Chief Wahoo should stay. The name of the Cleveland of the team is the Indians. It's not the Spiders, it's not the Blues, it's not the Broncos.
People, when it comes to their sports teams, don't really see things objectively.
Some students make the tomahawk chop, a gesture that's considered offensive.
This is, in short, microcosmic, a man honoring his heritage while a white person stands intentionally in his way while smiling in his face.
We're out here to show people that we want it to change and we're not going away.
This is not going to change.
People will sort of counter and say, well, we're honoring you. But what are you honoring? You're honoring sort of an inaccuracy.
He's right. Dan Snyder, the failure of a team chairman in Washington, spewed the same nonsense when defending his team's name, the Washington R-words.
Yeah, woo, 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 woo.
As the tide is turning with the removal of racist imagery in pro sports, the Prince Albert Raiders of the Western Hockey League foresees a renaissance. The squad decided to do the unthinkable, bring back racism to their hockey team. What they were thinking is, in my view, mind-numbing stupidity coupled with complete ignorance. The logo, seen here, was put out by the team to honor the club's old road jerseys in the 80s and early 90s. They included an old logo featuring a bearded man holding a hockey stick in one hand and a scimitar in the other while wearing a traditional Middle Eastern headdress. Ron Robinson, the commissioner of the Western Hockey League, even issued a statement and an apology after the Raiders' unveiling, so yeah, it went great. On Friday night, the Prince Albert Raiders unveiled an alternate third jersey, which was inspired by a highly successful era in club history, Robinson said. We recognize the dated design is insensitive and offensive. After consultation with the Prince Albert Raiders, this uniform and brand will be discontinued effective immediately. We regret this uniform design was approved and sincerely apologize for any harm it may have caused. As for the team's statement, well, they gave a two-word reply: no comment. Undeniably weak. Here's the thing, this is not the first instance for the Raiders. In 2014, the team unveiled a new mascot derived from their original logo. The logo was worn on jerseys from 1982 to 1996 and returned as a third jersey in the 2000s. It was also a shoulder crest on the jersey from 2010 to 2013. In the past, Raiders spokeswoman Amber Pratt would argue he wears hockey pants and a hockey jersey. He is a positive symbol of Raider history and was loved by fans when introduced. Rhonda Rosenberg, executive director of the Multicultural Council of Saskatchewan, balked at Pratt and the Raiders, saying the idea of a somewhat violent Muslim man is a stereotype that is really difficult for a lot of people to live with. Ellen Starosky, a professor at Drexel University in Philadelphia specializing in cultural appropriation in sports, said the mascot's image draws upon old stereotypical notions of racial and ethnic minorities. In this time of trying to educate consumers and people working in sport about creating open and inclusive environments, this kind of stereotyping really undermines those efforts, she said.